And a pleasant good morning to you. Yeah, morning. That's right. Morning to you and yours, and welcome to the Brevard Sports Network. As today, we chase history once again. We chased it on Friday night, chasing it here this afternoon at USSSA Stadium. And I want to thank Lauren McClanahan, tournament director. We made a. We didn't know this was a tournament that was being live streamed, and everything is good. We can live stream and all that stuff. The post game interviews will be handled with Space Coast Daily, so they're going to take care of that. So you can check all that out over at Space Coast Daily. Orville Susong and Zane on the call over there. I got you over here on Brevard Sports Network here this morning, and Bobby Collins is chasing 500 as Bloomington, Illinois gets set to do battle here against Eau Gallie. The Commodores are the home team, and they're in the field first. Let me give you the lineup for Bloomington. It'll be leading off, Abram Murphy, 30 care, will lead off and play shortstop. Batting second will be Seller Green. Batting third will be number 21. That'll be Blake Alfernick. Batting fourth will be Brock Holtz. Batting fifth will be Owen Ratcliffe. Batting sixth will be Pearson Rivera. Isaiah Martin, the catcher, bats seventh. Dylan Reed bats eighth. And Jordan Bell will bat ninth. For the Commodores, it'll be the Breckenridge brothers in left and center. Alex Barna in right. Caden Jaquez at third. Brock Lustig at short. Sergio Prieto at second. Connor O'Keefe at first. Sumner on the mound. And K.J. Jones behind the plate. Sumner this season for Eau Gallie is 1-2 with a 1.62 ERA, and he has not pitched a ton of innings this year. 13, we all right? 13 innings, 12 hits, 13 runs, 3 of them earned, 11 walks, 13 strikeouts. I think our stream is good. We're going to check it out right here. Yeah? Huh? We don't have a working scoreboard. Can you share it? It's going to be on Brevard Sports Network YouTube. Oh, there you go. Yeah, no, you're good. To Breckenridge and hauled in for out number one.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. What?
Our baseball's up on Facebook.
Okay. Was he streaming or? All right. Anyway, we're good as long as we're up. All right. Second batter to step in is Seller Green, the left fielder. Sumner's first pitch offering to him is swing and a miss for strike one. I got it. You can actually have that. Yeah. And there's a curveball that drops in for a strike. 0-2. How's it look, okay? Bounces in the dirt, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Got my scoreboard? Yep. Okay. So 1-2 strikes. Bobby Collins. That ball is lined into the gap for a base hit. Nice piece of hitting there by Seller Green as Blake Alfernick will step in. Alfernick, one of those bats returning for Coach Steve Clapp this year. Clapp, a mainstay at Bloomington. I got some interesting facts about Bloomington that I'm going to tell you about today. It's the only place in the world, Caleb, that makes beer nuts.
Oh,
Yeah. God's honest truth. Runner at first. And 1 out. Sumner takes a peek. Alfernick. Pitch outside for a ball. Sumner comes to a set. Not a big lead. Swing and a miss. They had a game beforehand, and they won it. That's a strikeout. 2 outs. Nice pitch. Brock Holt steps in, his counterpart, the pitcher. Rockledge beat Bloomington 3-1. That was last year. That's the other Brevard County team they played. At least that's what Game Changer says. Runner goes, and KJ struggled with this the other day, throwing runners out on the exchange. He's quick on the pop time, but he struggled with the exchange the other day against Vero Beach. We saw Vero Beach steal 6 bases against Eau Gallie the other night. Pitch outside for a ball. The Bloomington Purple Raiders. That's a walk. So runners at first and second here. 2-out walk issued, and Owen Ratcliffe will step in. So Green at second, Holtz at first, Ratcliffe at the dish, and here comes pitching coach Ryan Houston out to have a word with his starter today, and got to be just telling him nothing more than, look, it's 11 o'clock in the morning, spring break. What else you want to be doing besides sleeping?
that's right.
We okay?
Yep.
So let's wake up. Let's get out of the inning. And, let's get this third out. Go get 500 for Coach Collins.
If we got to be here anyway, might as well win.
Might as well win. Might as well win. That's right. Amen. Sumner with a strike, so something seemed to work there. Throws that into center field, but I think he's recognized too late that the ball's in center field. Nice curveball. Drops in for a strike. That one fell off the table. I don't know who's pitching for. Well, yeah, I do. I got it right here in front of me, Alan. Brock Holtz is pitching today for Bloomington. The 0-2 is 1-2. One and two as Sumner steps off the bump. Green at second, Holtz at first. The 1-2 on its way to Radcliffe. 2-2, ball gets away from Jones. The runners will advance. Did he get him? He got him! What a play by K.J. Jones. And Jones, he may have had trouble handling that pitch in the dirt from Sumner, but he had no problem whatsoever throwing out Cellier Green, and that will end the inning. Owen Radcliffe will lead it off. We're going to go on to the bottom of the second. Bloomington nothing. Eau Gallie coming to bat. All right, so let's go over the facts I was telling you about. Here, let me do this so I can see the screen because I need to be able to read this. All right, so Bloomington has a population of about 170,000 people. It's right in the middle between Chicago and St. Louis, about 135 miles southwest of Chicago, 170 miles from St. Louis. It's the headquarters for State Farm. Discount double check. Yeah, Abraham Lincoln, deep roots in Bloomington. It's where he practiced law, kicked off his political career. Beer nuts. It's the only place in the world they make them. And home to Illinois Wesleyan University and nearby Illinois State. Bloomington, Fred Carlton Field is the football field where the Raiders play. They got a beautiful, cool-looking gym there. It's called the Frank. It's Robert Frank Sports Complex. Awesome place. They got some banners hung. Now, they got some state championship banners hung in that gym. And the baseball team plays at Howard Saar Field. So, there's your history lesson, Brevard County on Bloomington, Illinois. And we'll check it out again coming up later. What's your favorite part of that? You can't say the beer nuts.
That gym looks super awesome.
That gym looks awesome, doesn't it? The Frank. I like the nickname. The Frank. We good?
Yeah, I was trying to find a BSN corner bug, baseball corner bug.
I'll show you where it's at. I'll show the crowd, and then that way I'll put the corner bug up. It is right there. Yes, sir. All right, here we go. What's that? Oh, is it? That's one of my favorite restaurants, Home Steak. I'm told it's Home Steak and Shake too. That is, I love that one right there. Hey, you cannot beat the $5.99. All that meal you get. We did the same thing last year. I don't know if you did the game with me when Vieira played Ketchikan, Alaska.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, we did the same thing last year for Ketchikan as Caden Jaquez steps in. Ketchikan was a little harder to find 10, 12 facts on. A lot harder. Pitch. And Jaquez first pitch into. That's a fair ball. That ball just drops. That's one of those excuse me doubles, but you'll take it if you're Caden Jaquez, and that's a leadoff double for the Eau Gallie Commodores, and that'll bring up Vincent Breckenridge. Jaquez came in today batting .267, so that'll up his average. Breckenridge comes in batting .286. He's got 7 RBIs, 8 hits, 9 runs scored. I forgot the sunscreen today, and I think I'm going to pay for it. Now, we don't have much on, Bloomington's pitcher. This is just their third game of the year. So, Pitch, chopper foul. Sumner threw 21 pitches in the first inning. 10 of them were strikes. Holtz on the bump for the Raiders. Looking to steal third. Caden Jaquez will do just that. Nice read. Good jump by Caden. I'll tell you what. If you're going to come here and play, right, to play at 8 and then 11, that's the times I would want to play because then it opens the rest of the day up. That ball is hit. That's going to get Jaquez home. That even may get Breckenridge to third. Around first and on his way to second. Around second and on his way to third. Here comes the throw. Breckenridge in with an RBI triple. And the Commodores are up 1-0 here as Vincent Breckenridge triples into the right center field gap. Well, that's the kind of start Eau Gallie needs to have to feel good. What's that? Ball one to KJ Jones. That's upstairs, 2-0. Jones comes in this year, batting .457. Certainly a much better year than the year he had last year. Pitch. Is 3-0 now to KJ. Ball 4. And Jones will take a 4-pitch walk. And I would suspect we could see a visit from the Raiders or not. Alex Barna steps in. Barna this year, a .381 hitter for Eau Gallie. You know, being from Maryland, we didn't start playing our first game of baseball, of the baseball season, wasn't until right now. We didn't start playing until mid-March. Well, you can't because of the weather. I mean, a week and a half ago, they had a foot of snow on the ground in Bloomington. Pitch. The ball is popped up and out of play for strike one. KJ Jones has a pinch runner for him, and that pinch runner was off and running down to second base. He didn't touch up there. He throws it away, and the second Eau Gallie run will score. And down the second base will go Cortland Binford, and it's 2-0 Commodores as Breckenridge scores, and the pinch runner for KJ Jones, Cortland Binford, is in safely at second. Barna now. Looks like a 1-1 count. Pitch. And that foul tipped. And actually 0-2 to Barna. That ball is hit into the gap. It's going back, and that'll bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll score one more Commodore run as Cortland Binford crosses the plate, and it is 3-0 as Alex Barna has a ground rule double. Brock Lustig now will step up. Lustig drops a base hit in. Bobby Collins will hold Barna at third, and Eau Gallie on a first pitch single by Brock Lustig has runners at the corner. I got nobody out
Correct.
because we have no scoreboard working here today. So, and here comes Coach for the Raiders. I don't know if that's Coach. I don't know who Coach Clapp is, so I can't say whether that's him or not. Coach Steve Clapp. I think he's just telling his guys, look, we just won the first game of a doubleheader. Let's settle down a little bit. The move back over to first, checks the runner. Lustig, he's back in plenty of time. Holtz in quite a bit of trouble here in the bottom of the first. Pitch. Eau Gallie still stroking the ball. This will score the next run. Nope, they're going to hold him. They decide to go after Lustig at first, and back in time is Lustig. But more importantly, Bloomington records the first out of the inning as Vincent Culver steps in. Culver, 258 this year. He's got 5 RBIs. Huh?
That was a double play.
Oh, did they get him?
Yeah, they got him apparently.
Oh, okay, so they got Lustig at first. Good play. Yeah, that's a no-no if you're Brock. You just can't do that. I get it. This is a tournament spring break game, but you can't get picked off of first base on a fly ball to left field with nobody out. Nice throw by the left fielder. I mean,
Does he go halfway and then?
that's Cellular Green out there who just absolutely threw a bullet. That ball was hit deep, and that's going to get over Green's head, and that too will bounce over the wall for a run. And see, that's going to cost that play by Lustig is going to cost Eau Gallie a run. That wasn't Vincent Culver. That was, that was Vincent Culver. Culver with a ground rule double as that one bounces over. Alex Barna will score. 2 outs in the inning, and Connor O'Keefe steps up. So all 4 runners to reach, with the exception of Lustig, have scored. And outside, ball 1. It's Green in left, Jordan Bell in center, and Pearson Rivera in right for Bloomington. Blake Alfernick at third. Over at shortstop is Abram Murphy. At second is Owen Ratcliffe, and over at first base is Dylan Reed, and behind the plate is Isaiah Martin. That's your infield and your outfield for the Purple Raiders of Bloomington. Holtz kicks and fires, and that is fouled off and back behind the screen. Dribbler foul. The 2-2 on its way. Strike three, and that will end the inning. But not before the Eau Gallie Commodores send 8 batters to the plate. They score 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 error, 1 left. We go to the top of the second, 4-0, Eau Gallie. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Long hair. His son. He's got him. So Brock Holtz's brother, Brandon, you said? Brandon Holtz. You got to show the Holtz family. So his dad is going to be the caddy for him, not just like at any old 18 holes. How about at the Masters coming up, the amateur? Uh, Brandon Holtz is qualified for the Masters and the amateur, so keep your eye out for him. That's going to be fun. And his dad is his caddy. That is the ultimate of coolness. I mean, what better way to spend a weekend with your dad, right? It's another fact about Bloomington we didn't know. And quickly, Sumner is out to, I believe, 0-2. Nice job by KJ, but I could even tell that one was low. This is Owen Ratcliffe, followed by Pearson Revere and Isaiah Martin here in the top half of inning number 2. Nope, outside. Sumner last inning threw 25 pitches, 11 of them for strikes. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. And that's a walk, a leadoff walk now. Chance for Bloomington to put something together here as Pearson Rivera steps in. Again, they've only played 2 games. They graduated a lot of great talent last year. They have some good talent back this year, but it's going to take Coach Clapp a couple games to get some things figured out for his squad in 2026. He will. He's a great coach. Been around a while. Check swing. Nice catch. Basket catch there at first base by Connor O'Keefe. You know it's your day when you make those. 1 out. As Isaiah Martin, the catcher, steps in. Foul tip, strike 1. I was talking to his dad before the game, Isaiah Martin's dad before the game, and he's kind of telling me about the team a little bit. And kind of last year, it was a team that finished 2 games above 500. The year before that, they were 17, 17, and 1. The 0-1 on its way. Jones. Not a good throw by KJ. The pop was there. The throw accuracy was not, and that's a stolen base for Owen Ratcliffe. Swing and a miss. Strike two.
Two balls, two strikes, two outs.
There's only one out. Nope. 3-2. Yep. Home plate umpire showing you it's outside. It was. 3-2. Ball is lifted. Where is it? I just want to make sure it doesn't get me. It doesn't. Almost got me and Grayley the other night. Once again, I want to thank Lauren McClanahan. I guess it wasn't full. So now it's 3-2. The perks of, or the non perks of not having a scoreboard. Swing and a miss. That's got to be strike three. Because if it's not, it's strike four. We don't have those. And that is the second out of the inning as Dylan Reed steps in. Reed, a left-handed hitter. That ball gets past Jones down to third base. Will go Ratcliffe. Sumner, 37 pitches through two. Yeah, that can't be right. They're saying he's only thrown 17 strikes. That's not right. It's got to be. I guess, well, maybe. Pitch. That's a strike. Runner at third, two outs. Swing and a miss, strike two. This is where Sumner's struggled today, Caleb. He has actually gotten ahead of a lot of hitters, but then allowed them to battle back in counts. Yeah, there you go. I thought only the move to second base was useless. I hate that move to second base. That's strike three. And looking in disbelief is Dylan Reed, and I'm going to whisper this into the microphone. I don't blame him. All right. He does a little bit of window shopping, gets caught looking to end the inning. That is the third strikeout for Sumner. We go to the bottom of the second. Eau Gallie up 4-0. All right, Dom Breckenridge, Caden Jaquez, and Vincent Breckenridge do up. Commodores on top 4-0. Holt starts him off. Strike one. Holtz drills one into the ground. And the count will move to a ball and a strike. Dom Breckenridge, 226 this year. Outside, ball 3-0. Ryan Houston at first. Bobby Collins in search of 500 at third. One win away. Pitch. Pitch walk. Is that not 4-0?
No,
3-0. You got to correct me then. I'm keeping.
I got a 3-1 count.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Caleb says he's got a 3-1 count. Here we go. And, yeah, that makes sense now. 3-2. Yep, that's what the home plate umpire says. Good job, Caleb. Pay attention, Allen. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Holtz comes to a set. Kicks and fires. Curveball is popped straight up. Certainly playable. Calling and hauling out there is the left fielder, Cellular Green, and that is the first out of the inning. Caden Jaquez steps in. Jaquez doubled his first time up. And let's see if they leave him in or they let him pitch. But Jaquez a couple of years ago at Holy Trinity and was on the Max Prep sophomore All-American watch list for baseball. Transferred to Eau Gallie, finished as one of our leading candidates for Defensive Player of the Year. Heck of a linebacker. Didn't play baseball last year. Played baseball. He's a great athlete, and a good football player. But he is without a doubt the sport I like watching him play is baseball. So Caden Jaquez. All right, so we do have a new arm on the mound. It's going to be number 4. It's going to be Sam Thigott, if that is number 4, a lefty. So I'll give you the book here on Holtz. Holtz won an inning in the third, gave up 5 hits, 4 runs. All of them earned. Walked 1, struck out 1. He threw 28 pitches, 18 of them, 4 strikes. Faced 9 batters. 10, actually. No, because he hasn't faced Jaquez, so 9 batters. So that's the book on Holtz. Nobody on, 1 out. Jaquez followed by Vincent Breckenridge and then K.J. Jones. All of them, 1 for 1. pitch. Wow. He just kind of shot puts that thing up there. And that's good for strike one. 1-0 to Jaquez. And deceptively quick, 0-2. Quickly, Jaquez is behind. How's that battery looking? Jaquez goes the other way. Soft liner hauled in by the first baseman for out number 2 as Vincent Breckenridge will step in. He had a stand-up triple his last time up. For an RBI, I might add. Inside, nearly hitting. I got kicks and fires. Strike 2. And I'll tell you this, he can throw. He's a strike thrower, a zone filler. Outside, 1-2. Strike 3. Oh, how is that not strike 3? What am I missing? 2 balls, 2 strikes. I'm missing something here. That's strike 3. That will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. And a much needed order inning for Bloomington. We go to the top of the third, 4-0 Commodores. Eight, 9-1. Bell, Murphy, and Green due up here for the Bloomington Purple Raiders. Sumner thus far, 40 pitches, 20 strikes, 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. First pitch offering is fouled straight back for strike 1. Made me jump. Outside, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike now. Inside, 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Abram Murphy, 30 care on deck. Off the screen. The count will stay 2 strikes and a ball. Sumner steps off here. This is where you wish you had a pitch clock. Kicks and fires. Curveball jams him up. Strike three. Strikeout number 4 for Sumner. And back to the top of the order. Murphy 30 care. He flied out to the center fielder his first time up, Vincent Breckenridge. First pitch low and away, ball 1. Celia Green on deck. Green with a good play defensively in the field last half inning, throwing out Brock Lustig from left field on a fly ball, with routine fly ball at that. Pitch. That ball is lifted, playable. Barna calls and hauls in right field, 2 outs. That's the second time we've had a ball hit out there like that, and good communication by Eau Gallie. What happened to him? He twisted something. That's Connor O'Keefe. That's not good. He must have tripped. I looked down and
I saw him stumble while trying to get out of the way of.
yeah, Connor's going to come out. Yeah, no doubt. Giovanni Hollenbeck will take over at first. Left-handed first baseman, which means his glove's on his right hand, which is weird. You want your glove hand a lot of times on that line, you know what I'm saying? But he can backhand anything down the line, you know what I'm saying? So Hollenbeck comes in for O'Keefe, Giovanni Hollenbeck. As Solar Green steps in, he singled his last time up, and first pitch swinging here is a chopper foul. Strike 1. A win for Bobby Collins today would be his 500th. 26-year career at Eau Gallie. We were there the day he won 400. Well, we weren't there that day. They beat Cocoa 40-0. We were there the day they celebrated 400. Run a little bit of that between innings. Okay, I got that video in there. Here's the pitch. Outside, good eye by Green. Blake Alfernick on deck. That ball is fouled off. That'll be strike 2. Sumner with the 2-strike offering. Outside. I think he's saying 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That ball had a wicked curve to it, but nowhere near the strike zone. Still fun to watch. 3-2. One out walk looms if Sumner cannot put this across the plate. That ball is rocked into left field. Back goes Dom. Breckenridge can't get it. That ball nearly bounces to the wall, in with a stand-up double. Cellular Green, and that's a good. Oh, goes to third, and he stretches it into a triple as Eau Gallie lackadaisically gets the ball back in, and Cellular Green with a triple. Good piece of hitting as he just rocked that over Dom Breckenridge's head. Got to hit your cutoff, man. So third base and one out as Blake Alfernick steps in. He struck out his last time up. Eau Gallie will concede the run. Pitch, and they definitely will, because that's going to get over Breckenridge's head again, and that one's going to bounce off the wall around second on his way to first on his way to second is Alfernick. So a triple and a double. And Bloomington is in business here in the top half of the third inning. As they cut into the Eau Gallie lead, it's 4-1. That second time through the lineup. You see a pitcher for a second time, and your average goes up exponentially every time. Brock Holt steps in. That nearly hit him. I don't know how it didn't. As KJ Jones goes out to have a word, KJ takes a peek to the dugout like, what are we doing here, guys? Sumner thus far has thrown 58 pitches, 30 of them for strikes. He's faced 12 batters thus far. First pitch offering is outside for a ball. He got the first out of the inning on a strikeout and then got a pop out to shallow right, and then he has since run into trouble with a triple and a double. Holtz fouls it back. 1-1. One ball, one strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. I know I'd get it eventually. They got him. If they got it. Nope, he gets back. Boy, I tell you want to talk about leaning. Well, I'm going to tell you, he better be lucky he got back, because I can't imagine Coach Clapp would have been happy with him. Here's the pitch. That's a corner strike. So deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2's on the table. Runner at second. You can't sit 5 twos or 6 twos, but you get the point. They're wild. Here's the pitch. And they got him that time. So first and second now, and Owen Ratcliffe will step up. Ratcliffe walked his last time up. And off to the bullpen for Eau Gallie goes Vincent Culver. He was scheduled to pitch today. Pitch outside, ball one. This was Sumner and Culver. They were hoping to get three at least out of the starter. He don't get this guy out, that may not happen. Here's the pitch. Fouled back to the screen, 1-1. Sumner kicks and fires. That ball is hit into the gap. It's going to get, nope. Hauled in by the shortstop. Nice play there by Mark Lustig. So that'll end the inning. But not before Bloomington scores and gets on the board, a triple and a double. We go to the bottom of inning number 3, 4-1 Commodores. Leave it right here. Coming up tonight on Brevard Sports Network, absolutely nothing. We are going to continue to put up our reports. Tonight will be beach volleyball. Then we'll do girls lacrosse, baseball, softball. What else am I missing? That should be it, right? We did flag football, boys lacrosse. Yeah, so yep, that's coming up tonight. It'll be beach volleyball report tonight. And then tomorrow on Brevard Sports Network, we'll find something to get into. We'll step aside. We'll be right back here on BSN. All right, KJ Jones will step in. Jones walked and scored his last time up. It'll be Jones, Barna, and Brock Lustig due up for Eau Gallie. As they face Sam Thigott. Jones pops it up down the line. Foul into the stands. Sam threw 2/3 of an inning to start. So far, he has 10 pitches now, 6 strikes for Sam. Pitch straight up the middle. Tough play. A nice. That's going to be a base hit. That's a good try. Played the turf well there. Did shortstop Murphy. 30 care. As Alex Barna steps in, we'll get Cortland Binford on the run for the catcher. So Barna doubled his last time up. and would score. Brock Lustig on deck. Swing and a miss. Bottom of the third here. I think these tournaments have time limits. Like 2 hours down the second. Yeah, I think the game's got to be complete in 2 hours. I could be wrong about that. And the pitch. Outside and high. 2-1. With Benford at second now. 3-1. So 31 is the count. 3 balls and 1 strike. I don't think I would want the number 32 if I was a catcher. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That's strike. Strike 2, 3-2. See what I mean? Alex Barner, the 3-2, outside, ball 4. Benford steals third, and Barner reaches first. Runners at the corner with Brock Lustig up. Lustig singled and then promptly got picked off on a double play. His last time up. Oh, you got to put ice in there. I thought it was like some sort of plugged-in cooler thing or something. I got you.
You enjoy room temperature water anyway.
No, I do. I'm just saying, I was sitting there. I thought it was going to be cold, and I was like, I see what you're saying. Now you have to actually put ice in there. Outside. Did he call that a strike? He did. Strike 1. That makes it a good pitch. Over to first. Lustig with an RBI opportunity here. Here's the pitch. And I like the fact they took a shot there. That's a stolen base. That's no catcher's indifference. So now second and third and 2 RBI opportunity for Lustig. Lustig goes the other way. Nice piece of hitting. Around third and on his way to score is Barna, and in with a stand-up double is Brock Lustig as he took a pitch the other way, found open space. Benford scores, Barna scores, and it's 6-1 Eau Gallie as Sergio Prieto steps in. Nice job by Brock. That's one way to make coach forget you got picked off at first. Drive in 2. I love Brock. I'm just picking on him. Prieto, don't be surprised. Just look at that hole over there between first and second as they hold Lustig on. At the very least, you want to try to make sure you hit to the right side. If he does that, he's got him a base hit. I certainly would try to pitch him inside. I wouldn't go outside corner here. I wouldn't help him. You got to try to put something on the inside corner with this. You all right? There you go. And he drops one in around third and on his way. We could have a play at the plate here. We won't. The third run of the inning scores. in the form of Brock Lustig on a nice piece of hitting by Sergio Prieto, and it's now 7-1 Eau Gallie as Vince Culver will step in. We don't have any outs, do we? Ball gets away, nobody out. He's dead in the water. And Sergio Prieto is thrown out down at second. Now we got an out. That's on me. I just jinxed him. That's a nice job by Isaiah Martin back there to gun him out. I don't know what he hesitated for. You either got to go on that right away or you don't. Catcher's from the stand-up position, so there's no pop time on that. You know what I'm saying? Once he picks the ball up, if you're not there, you're gone. And such was the case with Prieto on that one. In the dirt. Upstairs, ball 4. As this will be Giovanni Hollenbeck, who came in for Connor O'Keefe. This will be a lefty-lefty matchup. There's a ground ball, double play, 4, 6. Nope. And they won't get Hollenbeck. Nice job out there. Good flip. As Owen Ratcliffe flipped the ball to Murphy 30 care, and Murph just threw the ball high over the first baser. They would have had him. So if you're scoring at home, Culver goes 4-6, and Hollenbeck reaches on a fielder's choice. And ball 1 now to the number 9 hitter, Dom Breckenridge. Yeah, I was gonna say if he got thrown out on that one, then I mean he had a jump of all jumps on that. I don't know how you can get a jump on a left-hander that big. I think you just step off and throw over. You see that? That ball's fouled off. The on-deck hitter is Caden Jaquez. KJ. Outside in the dirt, away from the catcher. Wild pitch sends the runner to third. And that gives Dom Breckenridge an RBI opportunity. 7-1. Eau Gallie with a chance to make it 8-1. Bobby Collins looking for win 500 here today. Outside. A little warm out here today. Pitch. Swung on. That is a big Raven. Hopefully it's a sign of things to come. And that's strike 3 to end the inning, but not before the Commodores send 7 batters to the plate and score 3 runs. We go to the top of the 4th, 7-1. Eau Gallie on top. Ready? All right, welcome back to U-Trip. Alan Slaughterzinski. Caleb Brown is here as well. Sumner's still on the bump for Eau Gallie. So far, he has gone 3 innings, allowed 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. Walked 2, struck out 4. He has thrown 65 pitches, 34 for strikes, and he's faced 14 batters thus far. And in this inning, he's going to face Owen Ratliff, Pearson Rivera, and Isaiah Martin. Actually, he's not going to face Ratliff. Is that Ratliff? No. That's Thigett, the pitcher, so Thigett steps in. Martin is next. Who am I missing here? Well, I'll figure it out in a minute. That's what this is. Right, there we go. That ball is slapped at, popped up. Third baseman Jaquez calls and hauls. 1 out. Isaiah Martin steps in. One out. He has not had a 1-2-3 inning. He's had 2 1-2-3-4s. Martin struck out his last time up. First pitch from Sumner is low. Dylan Reed on deck. In the dirt, or whatever that stuff is. The tire shreddings. 2-0. Inside, 3-0. And if he gets in any trouble at all, he will get the hook. Because they do have bullpen activity. That's 4-pitch walk. And none of those balls were close. So Josh Baxter in 17 will run. I didn't even need to look at my sheet for that. Coach, I felt like Coach was standing right here telling me. I love that.
And or yeah.
Right. Dylan Reed steps in. Upstairs, 5 straight balls. There's a ground ball back through the middle. Coming across is Lustig. He bobbles it, and that's going to be an error on Brock on the exchange. Nice job by Brock to get to it, but bobbled it. Tough play for sure, but I'm going to give him an error. Jordan Bell. Upstairs, ball 1. You know what? I can't give him an error on the same play earlier. Yeah, I'll give him a hit. Pitch. Umpire still looking at it. 2-0. Boy, I'll tell you, that's a KJ Jones strike right there because that thing was 6 inches below the knees, and Jones jerked that thing up for a strike. 2-1. 2 on, nobody out. Swing and a miss, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on. So I guess in a way, deuces are still a little wild. Strike three and a much needed K as Jordan Bell goes down for the second time today. That'll bring up Alfred Murphy, Abram Murphy, 30 care. How many outs you got? One or two? 2 outs. Sorry, 2 outs. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. Pearson Rivera popped out the third, so that's 2 outs. Popped up. Very much playable. We've seen this 3 times today. Hollenbeck dropped the ball. And that, Giovanni Hollenbeck dropped the ball. Just dropped it. I mean, I don't know any way to say it, but that's an error on first base. Second run will score. 7-2. Runners at first and second. I don't know what happened there. You don't see that often. So Green steps in, who has singled and doubled in this one. First pitch is in the dirt for ball one. Foul back to the screen or wall, whatever. 1-1. One ball, one strike. That ball is popped straight up. Lustig calls, Jaquez calls, and it's Caden Jaquez with the third and final out. They get one back on an error by Giovanni Hollenbeck as we go to the bottom half of the fourth inning. Eau Gallie 7 and Bloomington 2. Here we go to the bottom of the half of the fourth inning, and Eau Gallie up 7-2. As they'll send Caden Jaquez, Vincent Breckenridge, and KJ Jones to the plate. Top of the order, essentially. 1, 2, and 3 to face Thigott. There goes Ryan Houston down the first, and Bobby Collins, whom, if he wins today, will capture his 500th career win. Outside, ball one. Chopper foul. 1-1. Caden Jaquez doubled and popped out. to the first baseman his last time up. His third at bat. He is 1 for 2. Here's the pitch, and nubs it for strike 2. Vincent Breckenridge up next. The pitch. I don't know where that went. Way back behind us.
It's out of here in foul territory.
Out of here in foul territory, says Caleb. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 2-2. So MLB opening day is this week. I applaud it. I guess you're either a Cardinal or a Cub fan or from Bloomington. That ball gets away. Full count. Cardinals, Cubs, or White Sox. I can't. I mean, I don't. That's got. None of them. Cardinals. Gotcha. A lot of Cubs.
We got a Cincinnati Red.
A Cincinnati Red. Okay, so all right. Yeah, it'd be hard to be a White Sox fan. Foul tip. Yep. Vincent Breckenridge steps in. It's the only ballpark left on my bucket list I haven't seen yet. I got to. I have to. Oh, yeah? I'm being told about Wrigley. God, I got to get Wrigley. She just said good food. That sold me. You seen me lately? Tell me good food. I'm there. Breckenridge looks at another strike. So 2 quick strikes to Vincent. Foul tip. KJ Jones on deck. Gallie is not. Actually, Eau Gallie does have a 1-2-3 inning today. Upstairs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Eau Gallie has gone in order today. Ground ball to the third baseman. Fields it cleanly up across the diamond. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. 5-3. KJ Jones up next. Nice play there. Stayed down on it and came across the diamond. With a good throw was Blake Alfernick. And so that's 2 outs here in the bottom half of the 4th with Jones stepping in. KJ walked and singled. He has scored 2 runs in this one. And the pitch. I'll tell you what, Dygett does one thing well, and that's first pitch strikes. You'll take the foul balls, but you get ahead and you can dictate a little bit. The 0-1, and there you go. He's ahead again. Even further ahead now. 0-2. Even a hitter like KJ now, you don't really know what's coming. Strike 3 as KJ Jones does a little window shopping as he gets caught looking. 3 up, 3 down. We go to the top of the 5th, 7-2. All right, we go to the bottom half, or I'm sorry, top half of the fifth inning. And we were just talking before, between innings about. I was asking if because of the tournament, is there a time limit or anything? And no, it's all official. Thinking and watching high school baseball. And listen, baseball's. I love baseball. It is my sport. It is the sport that I absolutely love. But they have got to find a way to speed up high school baseball. They have to because in today's society, in today's society, you have sped up the major league game, you have sped up the college game, and it has really sparked the interest of a lot of fans that were drifting away from that game because of the length of the games. High school baseball games are typically 2 hours and 30 minutes long, and you just can't have that. 2 hours, 45 minutes, 3 hours, they're all within that range. And I don't know if it's the pitch. I mean, I don't know, but if these kids are going to go to college and play with a pitch clock, then they probably should at the high school level. But you got to find a way to speed these games up. You just do, or you're going to lose kids that want to play the game. Oh, that's off of Holland, or that's off of. He's like, I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Here comes Coach out to double check. That was a line drive. He's like, I got this, Coach. I'll tell you tomorrow how I feel, but right now, I'm okay. All right, now you know what, Coach? It is starting to hurt. Okay, yep. Yeah, I'm good, Coach. All right. All right, get back behind the plate. Let's go. Okay. Nice job.
Let's go ahead and try to get out of this setting.
You say, yeah, let me get out of here before it swells. Nice job. This is Brock Holtz. Pitch inside. Umpire. Umpire trying to give Bloomington a warning, but you're not going to. Uh-oh. We saw somebody get thrown out Friday. All right, here we go. Pitch. Yeah, listen, they will throw you out down here. I mean, that's one thing I will tell you. On No, they didn't do anything wrong. He's just being overly sensitive, behind the plate. I mean, he's been a great umpire today. He just don't like whatever they're doing over there, and kids are going to be kids.
Oh, we were talking about keeping interest.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
They're not yelling obscenities. It's just sound effects.
Yeah. Ground ball. Lustig backhands, long throw, scoop, nice job. Giovanni Hollenbeck got that one. Good play. Tough play. And that's 2 outs. So can Eau Gallie do something they have not done this entire game, and that is set Bloomington down in order. 1, 2, 3. As Owen Ratcliffe steps in. Owen today has walked and struck out. First pitch, outside, ball one. That's a strike. 7 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors for Eau Gallie. 2 runs, 3 hits, and an error for Bloomington. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Sumner has thrown 95 pitches, 49 for strikes. Now, strike 3, number 50, is the third out of the inning, and that will finally set the Pirates down in order. Bottom of the 5th, 7-2. They comes back on for the bottom of the 5th as the Commodores, right now anyway, control this one. As Alex Barna, Brock Lustig, and Sergio Prieto are scheduled to hit. Big inning here for Eau Gallie. You know, like if they can come up with 5 runs in any of these innings, they will win this game by the mercy rule. Talking to Lauren McClanahan, tournament director, and they're playing NFHS rules, so that also means that if Bloomington can come back and tie it, we will go to extra innings without the Texas overtime rule. What's the count? 2-0. Okay. That's 2-1. Alex Barna, the right fielder today, has doubled. He is 2 for 2 and scored 2, or actually 1 for 1. That ball is hit and drops in for a base hit, his second hit of the day. And the Commodores get the leadoff hitter aboard. For the 3rd time this game. Brock Lustig, the shortstop. As they got throws over. It's a hard hit ball. Is that going to get in the gap? Back goes the center fielder. Nice track as he's got it. That's just a beautiful play out there, especially in a place you don't play very often. as Jordan Bell stayed on it, stayed on it, stayed on it, and Bell hauls it in for out number one. Good piece of hitting by Brock, but Jordan Bell wins the battle. Sergio Prieto steps up. No shot to get him. Down to second base goes Barna. The ball bounces off of Martin's glove and away. That'll be a ball. As Prieto had showed bunt. Let's see if he stays there ahead in the count. Outside. Ball gets away. Down to third base will go Barna. What time is it?
12, coming up on 12:30.
That's not bad. An hour and a half. We're through. Be through 5 here. That's not bad at all. In the dirt. Ball 4. So runners at the corners for Vincent Culver. That might do it for Thigott. We'll see here. Coach is strolling out. Look, see, he needs to just let it go, man. He's over there talking to the dugout now. Just let it go, man. Let it go. So that'll do it for him, for Thigott, and then we'll tell you, let's close the book on him. So Thigott threw 61 pitches, 31 strikes. He went 3 innings, gave up 4 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, walked 3, struck out 4. He faced 15 batters, throwing 61 pitches, 31 of them 4 strikes. The new pitcher is number 12, and he's going to be Hayden Anderson, as Hayden Anderson will take over. I believe we only have 1 out, so it's going to be 3 1/3 innings for Thigott. First and third, 1 out, 7-2 Eau Gallie. What's up, buddy? This little man. As we get set to go here, I believe this is Culver that steps in. My man John down there does all the cartwheels after the girls win in softball. Doing a lot of cartwheels this year. Outside for a ball from Hayden.
One could describe him as Eau Gallie's Buster Beal.
That is a good description, yeah. Yeah. except he doesn't get in the way of the camera.
Yeah, you know what? And so that's a step up.
They're going to take a shot and come across the middle here. So now second and third. The old catcher's indifference there. They make a play. Try to make a play anyway. The Commodores will play again tomorrow at 2 o'clock. And again on Wednesday at 2. The pitch. There's a hard hit ground ball in the left field. 2 runs will score easily on this one as the left fielder overruns the ball. And it's 9-2. Eau Gallie, solid hit from Culver. And the Commodores are well in command here as Bobby Collins looks like he's going to pick up his 500th career win here today. That ball lifted into left field, but tracked nicely. He didn't actually have to move at all and hauled in for out number 2. And that'll bring up Dom Breckenridge. Or actually, this is his first at bat, I believe. For Connor O'Keefe, I'm sorry, that was Giovanni Hollenbeck's first at bat as he's playing first base for Connor O'Keefe. This is Breckenridge. Heads up.
Try to get me on the comeback.
There you go. And that'll be an exciting strike one as we could have been hit. I don't think we cared. If it hits me right on the top of the head, I'm not going to feel it. That ball is lifted into right field. Coming in. Is it going to drop? It is going to drop. It's going to get over his head, too, because that's a turf monster out there. And held at third. Is Culver. So second and third. And back to the top of the order for Caden Jaquez. And if Jaquez can get this ball to find its way over said fence, said game will be over. That's a shot to the third baseman, and he will throw him out. But the Commodores do pick up 2 more. What is it, 11 now? 9-2 is our score as we head to the top of the 6th here on BSN. All right, welcome back. Giovanni Hollenbeck will take over on the bump for Eau Gallie. The left-hander pitched Friday night briefly against Vero Beach and came out of the game. I think he just came in to get 1 out to get him out of an inning. He did that. Hollenbeck, sort of the second ace on this team this year behind Brock Lustig. But the southpaw now comes on to finish this one off. 6 outs to go. And Hollenbeck this year 2-1 with a 2.85 ERA, 19 2/3 innings pitched, 22 hits, 14 runs, 8 earned, 8 walks, 12 strikeouts. And teams are batting .259 against Giovanni. And let's close the book. on Sumner. Sumner goes goes 5 innings, gives up 3 hits, 2 runs, one of them earned. Walks 3, strikes out 6. He throws 97 pitches, 51 of them for strikes, and he faced 23 batters. Nice outing for him. Well, Hollenbach's gone. So Giovanni Hollenbach comes off the mound, and they're going to bring on. I don't know if Hollenbach only pitched to one batter the other night. So he may not feel well. So the new pitcher. Yeah, that's weird. You just don't see that happen as they're crashing the card over there. This is going to be Dom Breckenridge. So we got another new pitcher. So Breckenridge is 0-1 with a 3.23 ERA. He has pitched 8 2/3 innings, 14 hits, 8 runs, 4 of them earned, 6 walks, and 8 strikeouts. So I hope Giovanni's okay. You just never know in these situations. So here we go, top of the 6th inning. So, yeah, number 12. I love it. This is Hayden Anderson, who came on to pitch at the plate. Dom's the Hunter misses. Fouled straight back. Fouled off and out of play. And Dom's got 2 strikes on him. So Sergio Prieto, Brock Lustig, and Caden Jaquiz from second to third. Second, short, and third. Pitch upstairs. 2 balls, 3-2, I think he said. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Strike 3 looking as he catches the inside corner. And down goes Hayden Anderson. Doing a little window shopping, young man. And that'll bring up Mike Majerzik. Majerzik's first pitch is right there. Strike 1. One and one. Strike 2. Dom Breckenridge has found a rhythm. Ball is hit down to the first baseman, who picks it up, touches the bag. For out number 2, by the way, playing first base now is Hunter Henderson. That's 2 outs quickly here, and that'll bring up Dylan Reed. Reed has struck out looking and reached on an error. Well, actually, I gave him a hit. So he's got a hit, an infield hit. Upstairs, ball 1. Dom sets, kicks, and fires 2-0. He obviously doesn't like throwing the left-handers. Ball's tailing away high, both pitches on him. Breckenridge with the 2-0. Is fouled back 1-2. Or 2-1, I should say. 2-1. I watched the worst baseball movie in the history of baseball movies last night called Hustle. Supposed to be about Pete Rose. My God, it was terrible. The documentary where they interview Pete is great. But this movie from the late 90s or 80s or whenever it was, it's horrible. Should get an Academy Award for the worst picture ever. Pitch. Foul tip, and now he's got 2 strikes on him. What do you have? 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. A big one here for Dom. Can he get out of it? Yes, sir. No, he calls it high. And that'll bring up Sam Brown, actually. Breckenridge kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. As Breckenridge and the Commodores are 4 outs away. You got that Bobby Collins graphic I put up there? We'll throw that up between innings. Breckenridge takes a peek over. Why? I have no idea. That's a strike. Yeah, you don't need to worry about that runner over there at all. At all. He is of no consequence. In fact, if you're more comfortable pitching from the windup, I'd be doing it. It missed, but only because the umpire said it did. I have no idea where that was. That's a base hit. And 2 on and 2 out for Abram Murphy, 30 care. So here we go, back to the top of the order again. He's calling him 30 acre. I got 30 care. We're going to call him Abram Murphy 30. So, yeah. Is it 30 acre or 30 care? Is it 30 acre? Did you? Okay. Well, I printed this today. Yeah. Well, this is on Max Preps. Yeah, they got to change it on Max Preps. Yeah. So it is 30 acres. So our apologies to him for the whole game. So 30 acre steps in. Abram Murphy, 30 acre. Cool name. Not as cool as Slaughterzinski. I'm kidding. Kid's name's far more cooler than mine. There we go. Here we go. Here's the pitch. Yeah, after some much self-debate, he decides it is a strike. 0-1. And nicely done as Hunter Henderson fields it, picks it, scoops it, touches first for the third and final out of the inning. So put up that Bobby graphic. So Bobby Collins now 3 outs away from career win 500. And there you see on the screen Bobby Collins' 26, 27 year accomplishment list. He's done a terrific job. Hit that celebration clip from the last time. Not available? Okay. All right, it says it's not available for some reason. I don't know why, but it just does. Anyway, as we go to the bottom half of the sixth inning, and I'm sure Eau Gallie wants to, well, they'd love to get out of here. So whatever way's quickest for that to occur to them. But Coach Collins, 3 outs away from career win 500, and Bobby's just a class act, period, end of story. When you think of coaches for any sport, Bob is the guy, man. He just is what he does. 85 plus student athletes to the next level, 2 directly to professional baseball, and Carter Stewart and Prince Fielder, straight from Eau Gallie to the pros. He has just done a remarkable job in his 26, 27 year tenure at Eau Gallie. 1-time state runner-up, 7 district championships. You know, you name it, Collins has done it. Although the only thing he doesn't have is a state championship, and that's a lot harder to do in baseball than a lot of people think. I think this is Vincent Breckenridge. Yep, stepping in. First pitch offering. Upstairs for a ball. He could literally throw the ball straight over the plate, and they would swing at it just to do their thing. Ryan Houston getting set to go to first, and there's a ground ball to shortstop deep from the hole, and he bobbles it. That'll be an E6. And reaching is Vincent Breckenridge, and that'll bring up KJ Jones. 9-2 is our score. They get 3. It's over. So that's a possibility as well to end it, to pick up Coach Collins' 500th. So we'll see if Breckenridge goes or stays put. KJ Jones steps in, and Jones came into the game batting in the 450s, and today he has walked, singled, and struck out. He has scored 2 runs. His 4th at bat. Oh, they got Vincent picked off. And that's 1 out. So Breckenridge goes down. We're going to be fine. Yeah, I got no worries there. Pitch, curveball, strike 1. Yep, we're going to be just fine. Because after this, we're in the top of the 7th. The 0-1 is hit deep into center field, but tracking it nicely and hauling it in. Oh, no, he doesn't. As it gets over his head around second on his way to third. Here comes the throw. He's safe. KJ Jones gets a triple. KJ Jones with a triple as that ball was misplayed out there by Jordan Bell. And now with one out, KJ will get a pinch. Nah, KJ's just going to stay. As Alex Barna steps in. Barna has had him a game. If you're looking for a player of the game for Eau Gallie, it's a good shot right here. Barna's 3 for 3 today. Pitch popped up behind third base and into the stands for a dramatic strike. The on-deck hitter is Brock Lustig. One out on Vincent Breckenridge is being picked off. 1-1. Outside, and KJ Jones will score the 10th Eau Gallie run as he slides in.
Ever so gracefully.
Yeah, he won't get his uniform dirty, though, because the dirt is turf. So the wild pitch will not be an RBI. The batter must do something to create the run, says the rule book. The pitch outside. Ball from the hole. Got him. Nice play. Great play by the shortstop. Long throw back across the bag by Murphy 30-acre. And that's a heck of a play. That's a web gem type of a play. And it's 2 outs. Brock Lustig steps up. What a play. I love those long throws those high school kids make from the holes. Brock Lustig, 2 for 3 today. He's got an RBI to right field and hauled in for the third and final out. Well, Bobby Collins is 3 outs away from career win 500. Will he get it? I think so. We'll be back with the top of the 7th here on Brevard Sports Network. Cortland Binford will finish it off when the historians say who was on the mound when Bobby Collins won his 500th. Cortland Binford. So Binford gets his opportunity to finish this off. Not a closing situation. But this year, Binford 0-0 with a 6.18 ERA. This is his ninth appearance. Binford 11 and a third innings pitched, 14 hits, 12 runs, 10 of them earned, 8 walks, 12 strikeouts, and teams are batting .280 against him. So Binford gets hit a little bit. Binford's first pitch, less than desirable. Second pitch is popped up, playable. Henderson calls and hauls. 1 out. And that'll bring up Blake Alfernick. Alfernick struck out, doubled, and lined one. Lustig crossed the diamond, got him. 2 outs. Nice play by Brock Lustig on the run. And down to their final out. And stepping in is Brock Holtz. Remember the name Braden Holtz. He'll be playing in the Masters, the amateurs. His dad will be caddying for him. Pitch. Strike 1. See, now we have a reason to cheer for Bloomington, Indiana during the Masters. That's cool. I like that. The 0-1. Owen Ratcliffe would be next. And Owen Ratcliffe will be next because Cortland Binford just drilled Alfernick. So here comes Owen Ratcliffe. 1 on and 2 outs. Chopper, this should do it. And Bobby Collins has win number 500 as the Eau Gallie Commodores defeat the Bloomington Purple Raiders 9-2. As you see Coach Collins down there being congratulated, and everybody will stand up. We will clap as well for Coach Collins. He gets, no doubt, the game ball. All right, let me just give you the final numbers here for you as the two teams. 10-2, not 9-2. My apologies. 10-2. 10 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors for Eau Gallie, 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors for Bloomington as the two teams converge. That'll do it. Our player of the game will be Alex Barna, but our real guy of the game is going to be Bobby Collins, who picks up career win 500. Caleb, thank you very much. All of you out there, have a great week. We'll see you soon here on the Brevard Sports Network. We want to thank all of our sponsors, Coastal Strength and Barbell, and just all of you out there who have helped along the way. So for Caleb Brown, the commercials, or the that's Xavier Reese out there. There's the cartwheels. 9, 10 cartwheels. There you go. He did it. They should have made him do his number of cartwheels as Bobby Collins has wins. That would have been the impressive part. Anyway, I love the kid. All right. Have a good day, everybody. Once again, Eau Gallie 10 and Bloomington 2. Bobby Collins, congratulations on number